Welcome back to Premier Guns, and as you can see we are at Garland's as the hype has been all over social media and everything like that. So obviously this is our first gun review at Premier Guns and it's one people have been asking for. The reason we haven't done it is because we cannot keep these guns in stock, so I'm quite lucky that we've got one in stock. We had a surprise delivery last week. Of course, it is the 825 Pro Sport. It has been an amazing selling gun for Premier Guns. We, as I say, cannot keep them in stock, and for good reason. They are an incredible gun, one of the best. 825, probably the best machine-made gun at the moment on the market, in my opinion. Reliability-wise, we've had no issues with them so far. Touch wood. The equipment they come with is fantastic, and you know what else do you need? You've got so much with this gun. So obviously what we'll do, we'll run through the gun, run through the box. As you can see, we've got it all here, and basically tell you what you get. I know there's a lot of videos out there now already telling you. People have asked us to do one, so we're going to do one. So of course this is a, you'll have to bear with me because I'm on a bench. This is a 32-inch model. Obviously the Pro Sport, Pro Master, Pro Trap also come with the same action, same engraving, but obviously they'll come with different stock dimensions, different ribs. So starting from the back, decelerator pad, as we've seen on a lot of Brownings, you get two of these with the gun, 20mm and 25mm. So you can get the fit. We never normally have to have any more fitted. Either one of them is normally good enough to fit the gun. Turkish grade 4 with the Pro Sport stock. So this is totally different to the standard Sporter. However, the S3 stock is the same dimensions, same palm swell, but different wood. So on the Pro Sport it's grade 4 Turkish walnut, oil finished with the adjustable comb. And if you look at a standard Sporter, they are quite a lot chunkier in the top of the comb than the standard Sporter. Whereas an S3, which is actually what I ended up buying, is American walnut. So same stock dimensions, same width on the comb, just different wood, so slightly heavier. But obviously Turkish walnut gives you a lighter pattern. There's a lot more going on. Personal preference really, but we haven't seen a bad piece of wood even on the standard Sporters. So Browning have got a big tick there in the box. Nice palm swell, not as aggressive as what it was on the 725s. We've heard a lot of that. More comfortable in the hand, and yeah, he's had a great response. So they've altered this only slightly, but it's enough to make a difference. Moving forward, as you've probably seen on other videos I've mentioned, safety switch has changed. That's an 825. Safety switch has changed, top lever's changed, the checkering on the top lever's changed, and the internals have changed to allow this gun to fire lighter loads, which it does really well now. So there literally is nothing to worry about lighter loads, 21 grams, etc., which we had those issues with the 725s. Moving on, the engraving, that's the one that makes this gun in my opinion. Deep engraving all around the belly of the action, well pronounced, very similar engraving depth to the MK11, but obviously a different style, and everybody knows when they see one what the gun is. It really stands out, and I think that's what Browning aimed for. Yeah, I still stand by what I said. It's one of the best looking guns to be on the market at the minute. So it's absolutely fantastic. And the way the barrel wings have been changed, the lock into the action, it's all sleek, it's all modern. It's really nice to look at. Moving on to the Forend, beaver tail Forend as standard. You've got the new latch as well, so they've improved the latch. They've also put the dolphin tail catch on there, so it's easier. And if you notice on a 725 they'll have sharp edges, whereas this one hasn't. That was one of the things they improved. The hole is slightly bigger as well, especially if you've got bigger fingers, easy to get your finger in there. Barrels are in this case 32-inch DS Pro choked. Invector DS chokes will fit, but the DS Pro chokes are better. They have massively improved them, and they look a little bit better in my opinion as well. Now the chambers on the Pros are 2 3/4 inch, they're not 3 inch. If you want something with this style stock but 3-inch chambers, you go for the S3 because that has got 3-inch chambers. For whatever reason, Browning's still stuck to 2 3/4 inch on this, which it makes sense because that's what clay loads, you know, proper clay loads were. But nowadays, 3-inch seems to be the norm. So that's the only thing I would really change on this gun. Is if it was me designing it, I would have put 3-inch chambers on it. But it is what it is. Still a great gun. Moving on, we'll take a look at what we get in the box. So I'll put the gun down. Obviously steel shot proof, high performance steel shot proof, all of that as well. So completely future proof. And now new guns, registered the warranty, 10 years on there. So absolutely fantastic service from Browning. So as I mentioned, spare pad. So this is the 25mm pad, just in case you need a bit of extra length on your wood. Socks, standard bit of kit, books of words if you want to read through. All your warranty information is in there as well. Obviously they're stuck with the Pro Sport case, which is a really nice case, flight case, lockable with the Browning logo on it. I mean, it's a case, but it's a nice case, you know what I mean. Trigger lock, one thing that nobody ever uses, but Browning still insist on putting them in. Accessories, so your standard accessories as you would see with a Pro. Obviously you'll see close-ups of this. The one thing they have done which I really like, it's very simple but it makes such a difference, is they've put the spaces back in for the combs. Don't know why they took them out. They're a bit of plastic. They're not going to, I know they're not going to cost a lot to make, but they do make a difference, especially to the setup of the gun. You haven't got to worry about them falling down, so that's a nice little touch. Stock weights, barrel weights, 3 triggers. So you've got your checkered trigger, your straight trigger and your curved trigger. You've got your Allen keys, etc., choke key, and then you've got various colours of beads should you wish to change it. And then finally the choke. So with the Pros you do get 8 chokes. You do also get 8 chokes with the S3. You get the same chokes. Browning have done some in between, so you can buy 3/8 chokes in the DS Pros. It doesn't come with them, but you can buy them separately. I've personally got some for mine and I think they're fantastic chokes. They have really made a big improvement on these. The pattern on them is a lot better than it used to be. I've only sold one 825 where I've put Teagues in it. Everything else has stuck with the DS chokes and we've never changed them. So there is a massive improvement there. So you finally got to look at Pro Sport. I would, at the date of this video, I would say that this gun will be gone by the end of the week. We cannot keep them in stock. They are genuinely really hard to get hold of. The reason being is just Browning's production. They are limited on what they can build, which is totally understandable, and you know, they're just a fantastic gun and that's why everybody wants them. So if you do want one, be really quick, give us a call. If we've still got one in stock, by all means you can ring up, put a deposit on it, come down, have a look, we'll fit the gun for you, go out on the new shooting ground where we are at Garland's, have a go with it, and yeah, hopefully it's a gun for life for you. So that is the 825 Pro Sport. We've finally seen it, I've finally done the review on it, so hopefully I haven't missed anything. Any questions, any queries, comment below, subscribe, like us on Facebook, YouTube, all that malarkey, and we'll see you on the next one.